Oh, it was House of Pain they played? Okay. Yeah, so Skittles did beat Ned at House of Pain. That would be the last win is in the part of Skittles. So let's see if Ned can get the run back. Was that to win House of Pain, or did someone else win it? Yeah.
Oh, that was House of Pain.
That was to win it.
Champaign, Illinois. We're gonna get right into this. I believe it's Pokemon Stadium.
Champaign is nice because it's like it feels like it's far enough away from Chicago that's like a little bit of a road trip.
Yeah.
It's not really a road trip from Chicago. It's pretty close. However,
still
it's easier to access, especially for like the Indiana scene and some other scenes. So, like, I know Indiana comes out to those a lot, and Skittles has been traveling a ton lately.
Yeah.
So let's see how they perform here. He did not take your advice. He is not Dark Link.
No. I guess he's saving it.
He is Azure Link.
The fear you can instill by just winning as your not last resort ult.
And Ned is playing so patiently to find that opening. He waited 40 seconds really even to go for the first grab at all versus Skittles.
And yeah, Squirtle, one of those characters whose momentum does get started by those forward tilts and those grabs.
But if you get battered away like one time by Young Link, it can just be so demoralizing, and then you just eat so much damage. And then you maybe even get killed off of the side by this character.
Yeah.
Look at that. You get down throw up aired, and
yeah,
suddenly Skittles has got this lead back. But Ned runs all the way to the left of the screen. He doesn't want to even mess with that.
Yeah, well, he knows Skittles gets his momentum by neutral Bs, side Bs, a down tilt. Doesn't want to get hit by those.
I thought one of those backers was going to be able to connect, but just perfect spacing on the part of Skittles, avoiding that option.
Yeah, he tried to find his way in with
that bomb was super scary, too.
Yeah. Skittles does that a lot. He holds his bombs for a while in case he needs it in dangerous scenarios.
And that actually killed. All right.
Yeah, that's one of those moves that deceivingly doesn't kill a lot, so I'm really glad it panned out for him this time. And Skittles going to take the lead on Ned to start this set out.
Oh, you try to cross him up. Up B out of shield says no. Damage adding up quickly, though, on the part of Skittles here as he gets even more and more extra credit. Forward throw. I actually thought back throw might be the option for Ned.
Catches the jump with Nair. Tries to intercept the Zair with Nair. The tether with Nair, rather.
And he made sure to switch to Ivysaur so he could use the tether to avoid specifically the up B on the side. Ned did his homework in that recovery, because I think that any other recovery from the Pokemon would have been intercepted by Skittles going for another one of those up Bs on the side. And he's able to get the up air to KO with Ivysaur as a bonus. So
yeah, and most swords you normally don't want to challenge in the air, but when you're Ivysaur, that's fair game.
Oh yeah, Ivysaur can pretty much challenge any Destroyed in the game with that giant up air.
Tactical nuke.
But here comes Water Mario.
Yeah, parry to tilt to everything.
Oh, but scary tech chase situation on the platform. But you know what? Ned picks the one option that saves his bacon. But for how long? Not very long at all, turns out. Catches that air dodge as well, but Pokemon Swap will save a little bit of damage.
Young Link, just another one of those characters that does really well with leads. Sets the pressure, creates the projectiles for the damage, and wow, Bomb was going to save him, so Ned was like, nah, I need to end this stock now.
And even Ned with a taunt. We've seen a couple of taunt power-ups today. Comment gave it a try, and it didn't quite work out for him versus Ned. It worked out for Skittles. Remember, he drank the milk, and he started that comeback?
Yeah. And that's just a cool taunt. That's a fan favorite taunt for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. But Ned is finds himself in quite the deficit here.
Ooh, barely missed the grab. Yeah, Ivysaur's grab very committable. When they're going for it, they're pretty sure they're going to get it at this level.
Ivysaur had a lot of lag added onto her kit. Especially with that Razor Leaf, you see it is not really necessarily spammable anymore. And it's going to lose to these quick fire arrows. It's going to lose to quick projectiles of that sort. But oh my goodness, Rage back here from Charizard is gigantic. And no! Okay, second try, and the bomb does come out and clutch this time. I actually thought Skittles had SD, but I think that was kind of good. And he does the Dream Hack! The Dream Hack Flare Blitz! Ned, from nowhere, from downtown, cleans him up.
Yeah, that took him home, and he was at a deficit most of the match. Like you said, though, he took that tempo to the bank and really cashed in.
That move is awesome. Speaking as someone who gets hit by it a lot, because I'm not very good at this game, and my roommate plays Pokemon Trainer.
And
Despite that, it's still a great move.
It's like that good-bad move that you just gotta throw out sometimes.
Charizard's kind of like that. He's just like he's a slow character. Like, he gets disadvantage state juggled constantly, right? But he has so many good moves.
Yeah.
Forward tilt, back air, like forward throw that is buffed and kills even more now. Up throw that's buffed and kills. Well, I don't know if it was buffed, but it kills like heck. But fortunately, you get to play as these other Pokemon a lot of the time, and then just when you want Charizard's good moves, you get to summon them, and that's like why Pokemon Trainer is fantastic.
Yeah.
I think if Charizard wasn't one of the Pokemon, he'd be a much worse character, to be quite honest.
Charizard has all these great pros that help when you're late into a stock, you know? They keep you alive, and they don't keep your opponent alive.
That's why this character works out so great. And oh
my gosh.
Just barely missing that forward smash.
I like how they go back to Pokemon Stadium. Both players showing that they're pretty comfortable on this stage. They know it's just how they adjust and how they play on the stage differently that'll really give them an edge in this set.
I think it's a pretty even stage in the matchup too. Like we saw how Smashville was really clutch for Young Link in a couple of these counterpick situations. I don't think that Ned wants to let Young Link have a Smashville. Whereas in another matchup, you might want that stage as trainer. And Young Link might not want to let like Triplats be on the stage for someone like Squirtle, right?
Totally.
So
tries to catch the rollback with Fire Arrow. Who knows what else that could have turned into.
Scary positioning here, but you know what? Ned makes it out, and he actually muscle his way through with that dash attack. That's a move I've been seeing more and more Pokemon trainers take advantage of, is the Ivysaur dash attack.
Yeah,
actually kind of sets up into some interesting advantage state.
Very underutilized for sure. We're almost at the 5-minute mark. These players still on their first stock.
And that grab gonna whiff just barely here. But you're stuck on that platform. But you whiff an F smash and you pay the ultimate price. There is Skittles taking first blood in game 2.
Just waiting.
Yeah, Ned he wanted to pull the trigger on F tilt, but he just was waiting on the options. And, you know, Skittles is gonna press those buttons in that disadvantage as he can.
Yeah.
Because Charizard's a little bit slower, so he's just gonna be able to push his way out.
And he has the disjoints to spare. I don't know what he was thinking. Definitely either try to get himself out of a situation or intercept something himself.
I wonder why we didn't see, like, F smash. Oh, but that's going to shield poke eventually here. Wow, that lingers for so long.
Ned bleeding has to take the stock as quick as he can, and there it is.
Even switching the Swirl. Wonder how long this Swirl's going to stay out, because Young Link hits like a truck sometimes if you can hit with those certain aerials, right? Like the forward air. Yeah, okay, so here comes Ivysaur. Character that's going to live just a little bit longer, maybe. Although now at this percent, you might just die anyways. Yeah, so here's Charizard again. So all this game theory about being Pokemon trainer just doesn't end up really being relevant at all.
No, absolutely. A little bit of item play seen here.
Slowing things down with the withdraw. And ooh, able to get the grab out of that fake Diddy Kong forward air.
Has him at the ledge. Oh no!
But challenge it with challenge it with up air, not with neutral air. That neutral air is a little bit stubby as it turns out, and that's going to be Skittles taking a stock lead.
Yes, Skittles looking really good. Has to keep playing as safe and slowly as he has been.
Nice, a little bit of item play there coming out from Ned. He threw the bomb down and was able to combo in the neutral air, keep the disadvantage state going as he pushes Young Link into the corner. But now Young Link's going to crawl his way out.
Yep, converts that down air into an up air. Down throw into an up air, sorry. Rolls back, doesn't predict the rolls though. I love how they just run up on each other and wait at shields, trying to force something to bait and punish.
Yeah, that falling back air 1 can just be so dangerous. You have to respect it really at any moment. But, okay, withdrawing away, but you might die for this. Yes, that is a 2-stock for sure.
Yeah.
No way Squirtle's living for that missed withdraw. And that is Skittles getting on the board, 1-1.
Yeah, he switched to the ult fairly early, and it's already doing its dividends.
He should have listened to you. Start on Darkling.
Start Demonic.
That clearly was the move, my guy. Clearly was the move.
Do you think they go back to Pokemon Stadium?
Wouldn't be surprised to see the whole set here. Of course, I said that, and then they go Smashville.
Yeah, we could see like Ned has a different preference, obviously.
I might want to see like Town. Okay, Smashville it is.
KK Condor here at Smashville.
I like Town a lot in these kinds of matchups, but that's just me. These players are the ones that are on the stage, and I'm just here talking about it.
Right.
So
Yeah, they both have like a semi-vertical combo game sometimes, so Town is always fun.
And now Ned is moving here, getting good damage started on Smashville. He's playing a quicker character than, you know, Ike was, and we saw that Ike was having some trouble getting in when Young Link was camped out onto this platform.
Right.
Squirtle's very fast, and he can, with the movement under the platforms that Ned has on lock, we might be able to see him sneak in and get that mileage done on this counter pick that other players have had trouble with.
No, totally. Rolls in. Very dangerous in this situation.
Yup, and you're going to pay the price.
The down tilt conversions always are working on Ivysaur and Charizard. He has to be a little more careful about that.
Gotta respect that bomb. Not gonna be able to pull pull the trigger on any of those crazy situations on the ledge.
And yeah, now he can just play whichever side of the Smashville platform he wants and use those projectiles. Bomb live off stage per usual. Pokemon Switch really to get him out of that bad situation, but still gets chased down. Wow, that was an all or nothing. You think he thought he'd get hit to come out of that alive, or what?
Yeah, he thought he might have gotten hit by like the Charizard up B, the fly.
Or he was just that okay sacrificing his stock to take a lead, but not recovered anyway.
And perfect timing on this punish. Making sure not to get hit by the... Again, that up B just lingers for so very, very long. But the Ivysaur swap is going to save him from the follow-up up air from that particular spin attack.
Yeah. Now, the swaps will save him from down throw, but they won't work on down tilt. Or spin attack, rather. Those moves convert very nicely for Skittles.
Charizard's here to play, and okay, he gets a big opening with the neutral air.
What? Oh my god!
You did that?!
He
Mad scientist option, man. That was nutty.
That's actually such a precise option, too. Like,
it's got the armor, right?
Yeah.
So as long as you know that, remember, and we talked about this, the spin attack, it lingers at the end of it. So you don't even, the timing isn't actually as strict as it might look, because you just throw it out there and like you're gonna find your way into a Young Link.
That's true, that's true.
But Young Link finds his way, he finds his blade into the Squirtle.
He had a feel for that timing and he just let it rip. Ned with the lead this time.
Okay, withdraw, perfect falling punish because it just carries that momentum downwards. Not a super potent punish, but you know what? When you're in that position, you take what you can get. Oh, that jab locked on the platform. That was so sneaky.
Yeah, grabs him out of the side B. Ivysaur.
And suddenly, this damage from Young Link has racked up once more. Yeah, you blink and this damage just comes out so fast. 133 already, and the up air is almost enough to KO. The second one's the charm. Wow. Do not take this man to Smashville, Thwacked.
Skittles likes Smashville, dude. Did you see that match against Raven King?
He's undefeated on the stage.
He made Raven King's stage his stage. Or who knows, it could have been his stage from the start, dude.
He's undefeated on it, man.
Yeah.
Quit taking the man here.
Skittles not
Get
wavering
some tall
for a second.
ceilings, some wide side blast zones, and live for forever.
Let's see if we go back. Yeah.
Ned curses the gods today by running it back to Smashville again.
31% off the bat. Ned with his own grab, not getting what Squirtle loves to get off that.
Switch and Ivysaur to mix up the recovery. But this damage is already racked up instantly, and Skittles clearly loves comboing Charizard. Look at that damage.
Yeah, this is the earliest we've seen Charizard come to town. A very decisive up B by Ned.
Recovering with Squirtle.
Can't jump because the boomerang was live at that diagonal trajectory. Gets himself out of forward air situation with Pokemon Switch once again.
All these projectiles are so threatening, and then Skittles finds the time to turn around the tempo by getting in there with that strong hit of the neutral air, which is certainly enough to take the stock.
Yeah.
And Ned is down a ton on Smashville here. Yeah, he went deep, and that was a good understanding of the committal position that Ned was in by Skittles, and then he goes high instead, where really the only thing that could happen is you just take a little bit extra damage and reset.
Skittles looking so comfortable. Lapping Ned in percentage. Too short for that backer to connect, and wow, that was a really cool conversion. Milk Drinks feeling himself, 3 stocks to 1. Ned with some trailing to do.
Yeah, Skittles is running a train here on Smashville. Do not take this man to Smashville.
Taste the rainbow. Give it to him, Skittles.
Now Ned on this Ivysaur, he's got to find something going here. It's going to be that back throw. And there you go, okay.
Ned is back in this.
The bomb was necessary to recover, and Ned understood that, but he knew he wasn't going to be able to sweet spot.
Chicago is well and alive for Mr. Ned right now. Drops the bomb to catch the low Vine Whip.
Oh, and this is a bad spot to be in. Okay, get up attack works.
Dangerous up B.
Skittles is playing with his food a bit. I think he had his choice of a punish there, and he just went for like a down tilt.
Yeah, not sure what he was going for there. Goes for the forward air into the seed bomb. Not enough. Skittles gonna do it 3-1 over Ned, finding his way to losers finals.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There were some weird interactions in that last game. I'm not really sure what was going on, other than that Skittles obviously ran him over the first 2 stocks. The next one was there were some weird misses. There were some strange punishes.